Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter. That's you know what, yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Not the most accurate pass. Conte. And it's Camavinga. And here's Shevchenko. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Chouameni, not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Oh, that's a key interception. Fernandes. Rooney. Oh, super find. And it's made its way to him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Closing it on. It's Rooney! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, terrible pass. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Fernandes. And here's Shevchenko. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's beaten the last. Shoots! And one thing is for sure, that will not deter him.
Knowing him, he's only going to be even more willing to shoot after that.
France with the corner, they're first. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pinches it off him, looking for the run. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Rooney. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. Now it's Villa. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And it's Camavinga.
France have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That is ended up in no man's land. Kante running with the ball. Now it's Villa. Now it's Yamal. Now he's running away. Just eases him off the ball. Upamecano going vertical. And that signals the end of the first period. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So right back into the action.
France have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And he's had a shot! And he's done it!
Well, I'd love to know, Peter, what kind of chin-up the players got in order for that to happen so soon. Whatever was said by the boss, who's looking absolutely pumped on that sideline, really has given all of those players a renewed sense of purpose.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Oh, just skips past his man. Scholes. And it's Scholes! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Hernandez, great vision. Defending was strong and firm.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Caught offside that time.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Mbappe, number 7.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Number 6, Cannavaro.
Now it's Neymar.
Number 20.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Messi.
Your
Number
impression
8,
so far, Jim?
Neymar.
Well, I'm inclined to feel
Number
that
14,
if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Taking place.
Real chance! Scholes, never out of the action for very long. Mbappe! And he's been shifted off it. France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Adams is there to clear. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Ah, he's given it away. Rooney. He has found a way through. He's had a chance! Shevchenko can be a real threat inside the box. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Rooney. It's Rooney! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And that will be the final act. France have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Rooney taking in the... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable.
France against France.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
He's looking wide. Robertson. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Good ball, good take. Big chance! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Picked out brilliantly. It's Rooney! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
France with the corner, they're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. Hernandez, looking for the far post. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And now they can spring out of defence. He's It's a sharp little ball here. Great vision. And this is Messi. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Rooney is behind this one.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance, too.
Rooney! Now, who's going to be first to this? That is Conte. Oh, that is a good ball to find. Camavinga! And that was struck with genuine force. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's shifting through the gears here.
France definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Mbappe takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Pinches it off him. Konate. Yamal. Messi. And Messi! Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cutting.
And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. France come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's come to nothing. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
France still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Yamal. Now that's well seen too. And here's Azar. Knocks it into space. Conte. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And this is Torres, and he's got the beating of his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. And the shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Substitution.
Games hinge on moments like this. Oh, brilliant stop from Oblak! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Corner number 2 then. He's rising! It's a loose ball. Played out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, it's come loose. Hernandez. Yamal. Chance here to counter. Tries to play it through. In by Fernando Torres. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
France can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly
There will be
commit
1
now.
minute at a time.
Yamal. And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutral. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against France.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. There is the lithe figure of Ed Milson.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape.
In what way?
Well, he'll effectively switch between centre-back and defensive midfielder, constantly sniffing out danger, but it's his ability to turn creator when he wins the ball back, which makes him so key.
Yeah, he's got a lot, hasn't he? No wonder his team, and indeed his national team, have been so successful with him in the side.
Spot on.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's been hooked away. Looking to play him in. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mbappe. Camavinga. Puyol. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Now, can they get him away? That's headed upfield. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It's Rooney! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Conte. Alexander-Arnold. Ball played for Conte. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Well, that is one way to stop him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! France! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Dembele driving forwards. And he's there to get it away. That'll be a throw. And it's Conte. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 3.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Zanetti.
So
Coming on to
a
replace
genuine
him
chance
is
to increase the lead.
Number 18. Rijkaard.
Rooney! Oh, it's a great ball
2
here.
added minutes has been indicated.
Pedri. Bebeto. And that's been intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. France coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Bebeto! It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now that looks a decent ball. Camavinga. Aimed at the far side. And back to the keeper they go. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Camavinga. Dembele. He's had it taken off him. And here's Son Heung-min. Mbappe going after that. No, he's not getting past him there.
Bebeto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chance! Goal! France! And they're back in front!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
79 minutes is number 7, Ousmane Dembele. Substitution for Manchester United, number 20, Bebeto.
Well, the two coaches
15,
are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 9.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Number
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Haaland. Number 8, Bellingham.
Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably.
Substitution in
Alexander-Arnold
progress.
clears without hesitation. France do have a chance to counter here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That is good alertness.
2 added minutes has been
Can he get on the
indicated.
end of this? And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And he's picked out the run. And that's it. France proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of
everybody,
a match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. They're up and running then. Fernandez charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Mbappe. And here's Rooney. Some really good ball movement.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Looking for the run.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone. Vallecas really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
De Bruyne knocks it into space. And the shot! Goal! France! And France are in front! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and
After
it came off.
26 minutes is number 24, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's in a great position here. Oh, that's nice. Driven in. And that has been cleared. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Right, Shevchenko. And here's Rooney. Over to the right flank. De Bruyne gets into a good position. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Spread to the right. Fernandez. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He has found the way through. Oh, this is a great... And Shevchenko! And he's stuck it away! They are purring, truly purring! And that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage
now,
an
I'd
even
just
more
like to
ambitious
read out
approach
our
in this
fan
second
club
half,
members
Peter,
who are
with
celebrating
control
their birthdays
already
today.
established.
Substitution
France
for France.
looking composed,
Number
content,
4,
comfortable,
De Bruyne.
leading 2-0 at
Coming on the
half-time.
field is number
So straight
20,
into the second
Yamal.
half. Right, Shevchenko. Yamal finding himself in space.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Aimed beyond the defence. France are 2 up early in the second half. And now the breakaway. Now it's Rooney. Has a look and plays it forward.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And he's quick to get rid. And this is Rooney. He slings it, a towering header! That's put paid to the danger. France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's the throw.
Substitution in progress.
Pacho. And it's Fernandez. Camavinga. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. France have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Now it's Mbappe. Nice intercept. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through. And the shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. And he's managed to get rid. Vallecas have the chance to go the other way.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality.
Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And we're done. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. De Bruyne with the clearance. And the counter-attack is on for France. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko gets flagged offside. surely a foul. Free kick. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And now they can spring out of defence. Kamavinga, Van Dijk. And here's Budimir. And he's cut it out.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused.
He's had a shot! Mbappe is magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
The first breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Conte. And this is Shevchenko. Now it's Budimir. Half an hour played now. Rooney tries a measured ball. Getting up there! He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rosier. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Looking for a runner. Spread neatly. Caught offside that time.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's being a real chance! And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Time.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe. And this is Shevchenko. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
France sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
Alexander-Arnold. It's Van Dijk. Camavinga.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half.
Camavinga. Pacho. And it's Camavinga. For De Bruyne. 60 minutes played. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. That'll be a corner. There's the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Point-blank header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in! Right back in the game! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, just skips past his man.
Pamplona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish.
The goal
And
scored
there's
for
the goal
France
they've been looking for.
after 76 minutes.
That really is quite
Number
fabulous.
18.
All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely
Number
moment.
9, number 7.
France now in a position far more desirable.
Number 16.
Yeah, I can't think of a better
Rooney
time,
Gomez.
Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Well, that has not gone well.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Played into the box. And he thumps it clear. And smartly reclaimed. That's a sharp pass. De Bruyne.
4 added minutes has been
4
indicated.
extra minutes added on. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And he plays one through. It's Rooney! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for...
And that'll be the end of that. France are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief